Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. You know, there's probably no more epidemic characteristic in our society today than that of pride. And pride is what leads to destruction. Here, at the beginning of the Sermon on the Mount, in what is known as the beatitudes, the blessings, those things that truly bring happiness and joy to our lives, Jesus begins by saying, blessed are the poor in spirit. The idea of poor in spirit here carries with it the idea of humility. And without humbling ourselves, there's no chance that we could ever attain eternal life. James writes about this in James chapter 4. In verse 6, James says that God gives more grace. Therefore, he says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. And grace is receiving something that we don't deserve, and that is the kingdom of heaven. That is eternal life. Then in verse 10, he commands us, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. It's extremely important and absolutely necessary for us to learn to set our pride aside and learn to be humble. And not only learn to be humble, but act in humility. To be humble in mind, body, and spirit, so that we can inherit eternal life.